Hey guys, what's up? Anger Banter here. We began our infiltration of the Ocean Palace on our last episode of our Chrono Trigger blind playthrough. It looks like we are getting some looks in at what's going on on the side, so to speak, I guess we'll call it, where the Queen is trying to do something with the Mammon Machine in order to bring out Lavos or do something with Lavos. Her motives aren't 100% clear. We do know that she is trying to, I guess, summon Lavos to give herself immortality. And this is all going on while we're kind of traversing through the Ocean Palace to get to here. We do want to kind of stop the Queen from doing her crazy thing. Go figure, there is a crazy monarch in in this game. It wouldn't be an inaccurate depiction because a traditional JRPG trope is crazy monarchs, and this game's got it. Congratulations, Square Enix, you did it again. The whole point is the Queen wants to make herself immortal and kind of make Zeal immortal as well, which is I don't know if that's actually going to be a possibility based on what we know about Lavos, but hey, maybe they know something we don't. Looks like we're kind of screwed here. We were so close to getting to that save point before we gotta fight these bat genies, I guess. I don't know what these things are. I'm gonna call them bat genies. It looks like one of them we can do damage to them in terms with magic, and the other more of a physical attack, or maybe not. That one's protected by a shield. So I guess right now we kind of have to target the one on the right, which is the more purple-looking one. That's all well and good. And nope, they just kind of fused. Okay, so they fused and that guy got health back. Interesting design there. I wish they would have had more of a fusion dance. I feel like that would have been more comical. And there we go, we took him out. 679 experience points. This is great. We're getting a lot of EXP. We're getting a lot of that other thing, TP too. More enemies. We switched out to Marl here. We are really going to be screwed, I feel like, because I still have that feeling deep down the pit of my stomach that we're going to be a little under leveled. When we get to the final boss, we are going to get screwed like nobody's business here. Like I said, these things are they're really annoying. Trying to figure out a good strategy other than just using Lightning 2. I don't know if there really is a better strategy than that. I don't know. I feel like we need that. We need an item that will decrease our. I think we have that item. I'm not sure. I think that's the golden earring. Is it decreases the amount of MP used per magic spell by half or whatever. So the amount of MP that's going to be used by, I guess we'll say, Lightning 2 is literally decreased by a lot. And I feel like if we can get multiple golden earrings, we're going to be set for the rest of the game. It is an interesting accessory to say the least, because that Lightning 2 just takes up only 5 MP, and I'd rather use 5 MP than use 10 MP, because we'll be able to do double the amount of Lightning 2. It's really great if you think about it as a whole. I'm probably totally utterly wrong about what's going on here. I really have no idea. We gotta stop the Queen. That's the only thing that I know, and I'm feeling like maybe this dungeon's not as big as I think it is. I feel like we're really just making a lot of progress right now through this dungeon. We're about to find out though. I don't know how Frog did that attack without falling through that hole. Also, this is going to be a very long elevator ride, because if we're going to have multiple fights, we are so screwed. We're going to be really screwed at the end here. because Marl's HP is low, Chrono's HP is a little under half, Frog is pretty low. It's definitely a very frustrating thought process to get more fights. We're definitely gonna... We're in for a rough trip right now, guys. Getting messed up here. Like I said, we're really hurting right now. We are really hurting right now. I'm hoping we can get through this section here without any actual issues. But I'm just right now, I'm like that kind of wishful thinking. We'll see what happens. We're not really getting any time between battles either right now. We're just kind of being thrown into battle after battle after battle after battle. And yeah, there's nothing really wrong with that to an extent. It just gets overwhelming. Like right now we have... Is that 6? We have 6 things we have to fight. That is a lot, okay? That is a lot of enemies that we have to fight right now, and I don't like it. Yeah, I'm really not liking these guys. These guys are like rough and tough, and there's just so many of them. I mean, yeah, we could just use like our, wide range spells, or AoE spells, Lightning 2, or Ice 2, or Water 2 if we had Water 2. But at this point, the fights just get frustrating because they're just non-stop. They keep coming at you. They keep putting them at you, and it's like, oh my goodness, just stop, man. I feel like because we're running low on our HP right now, that we actually should be done after this fight, where there shouldn't be any more. But I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. It'd be hilarious if this keeps up. When we have fight after fight after fight after fight. It'd be one thing if we were getting our HP and MP restored, but we're not. We're just constantly having to struggle. And in struggling, we are not really enjoying ourselves to the max. I understand wanting to make the game a bit of a challenge, don't get me wrong. I fully understand that, and I fully respect that. But when we make it too much of a challenge, that's when it kind of gets frustrating. And having all these fights one way after the other, with no time to really restore HP or anything like that, it does kind of get, I don't want to say it grinds on you and really irritates you, but it kind of does. And that's where we're at. I'm hoping this is the last fight. It was. Here we go. And it looks like we should be able to get to a safe spot. Or, so we can use a shelter right now. And it actually does not look like the case. How annoying is that? It's infuriating. I mean, this is definitely a little on the crazy side. We're still going. We haven't found a safe spot. We haven't been able to heal ourselves. I mean, oof. I really do need to find that safe spot, because if we don't find that safe spot, we could actually probably die, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to say, yeah, we're definitely, we're screwed, because that would just be bad. But I don't want to just kind of mess up here. So I feel like we should be getting near that whole safe spot, but we'll find out in a few seconds here. Let's see. I think we have to pull this switch. Is that what it is? Go. Let's see what that does. And let's see. More fights, more fights, more fights, more fights. We're really gonna... We're really asking for it right now. And it's kind of funny that, like I said, we are, like, literally so, like, constantly, I guess, like, constantly having to use our ability to heal ourselves and, you know, kind of blowing through all our stuff. But we haven't found that save spot. We haven't been able to, you know, really do anything in order to kind of prevent ourselves from, like, you know, dying. Did we do anything here? Is this doing anything? Yes. So it looks like getting those 2 switches is going to activate something over here. It's going to activate a pathway into the lava. I don't know how that's going to work, but okay. Oh, and we got lowered. Oh, that's just not terrifying or anything like that. There's our save spot. So either we're going to get like a boss fight coming up, or we're actually going to be getting... more dungeon, like we're in that midway point. But we're actually going to save here because I guess Lavos is beckoning, I guess you could say. Oh, do we? Dalton again. Go figure. So I guess this is a boss fight. We're getting the Golem Sisters right now, which is going to be annoying because there's 2 of them. I actually think we fought... Did we fight these guys earlier? I feel like we fought these guys earlier. And in doing so, we actually probably got our butts handed to us. I think that was one of those like fights that we're supposed to lose. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you're supposed to lose a fight. But... this is going to be tough. Oh! Alright. This is going to be an interesting fight because... they are copying whatever skill we're using. So if we're using, say, a water move, they're going to do a water move back to us. If we're using a light move, they're going to do a light move back to us. So we kind of have to stagger this to work, and it looks like that will use a turn. So the fact of the matter is, it's going to take a whole turn for them to do their copying. So if we're able to constantly switch back and forth between water and lightning without an issue, we should be fine. The issue is that Moral and Frog have the same freaking magic ability. So we're not really going to kind of trick them because ice is a water move. So we're really kind of screwed. I'm trying to figure out the best course of action here. Especially... so it actually looks like we're not doing a bad job right now. Looks like everything's going off without a hitch. Until Moral starts doing her magic attack, we're really kind of screwed right now. We didn't get the water spell off in time either. So if we can switch back and forth between water and lightning, we're going to be fine. I think. We're trying to be optimistic here. And these guys probably have a lot of HP here, which is also frustrating. And no, we didn't get that off in time, which is annoying. I thought we did. And that makes it even more annoying, is that we actually didn't get it off in time. So I don't know what the issue here is, because we're not really hitting everything in the right. I don't know if we're hitting in the right order, or maybe we shouldn't have used Frog or Moral. We should have switched out one of them for Luca. That way, we're constantly doing different magic spell. I guess the correct term is different elements. And if we keep switching between the elements, we would be fine, but we're stupid. I'm stupid, my bad. Not we. Royal we, meaning me. Very stupid, the fact that we're using Moral and Frog having the same element, as opposed to, like I said, using Luca, or even Robo as well. Robo using quote-unquote shadow magic. That really would have been very helpful if you ask me. But But no, I had to be dumb and do what I did because I am, like I said, I'm pretty stupid. I don't know what happened. I think we actually died. We had a little bit of a hiccup. The game actually, I think the game crashed. So we had to load back into the game. I'm so sorry about that, guys. It looks like we had a very serious issue with the game. It looks like it kind of hiccuped on us and kind of forcefully closed. I've never actually had that happen before. Never had that happen before. So we're gonna have to try this all over again. We probably weren't doing very good anyway. If we're gonna be honest with you guys, I feel like we weren't doing good. And yet here I am. I'm doing this all over again, and I'm still using, you know, friggin' Chrono, Moral, and Frog. Like I said, we're trying to figure out the best course of action. I know the right, I don't want to call it strategy, because that's kind of what it is. So we're going to keep trying here. Like I said, the issue here is mainly for us to be, I guess we could say, you know, like switching back and forth between using our spells. Like I said, the issue is that we're not really, we don't have a lot of variety, so to speak, when it comes to our elements. If we had Luca or even Robo, I think we would have a much easier time right now. Right now, we're just kind of trying to figure out the best course of action. I really wish I was able to stagger it, because I don't know how it determines how they do things. Like right now, they're doing a water move on us, and Chrono already had its attack, and it's not working. It's frustrating when you have an enemy like this, because right now we do want to make sure we do that move where it kind of prevents the enemy from duplicating our move and hitting us right back with it. So like right now, we're really kind of struggling right now. I hope we can get through these guys. I feel like I'm not doing the game a lot of justice right now, but you know, with how bad I'm playing, I feel like that's my issue, is that I'm really feeling like, you know, we're kind of struggling right now with these really kind of, like I said, we're having a bit of a hard time right now trying to figure out how, not figuring out, we're trying to do, oh, what is it? We're really trying right now to literally, oh, we got rid of one of them. We got him! Yeah! Awesome. Alright, so our strategy, as flawed as it was, still worked in the long run. We were able to take out the Golem Sisters. I feel good about ourselves right now. I wasn't sure how that was going to be. Mainly because of the fact that, like, we were really doing the right strategy. But at the same point in time, the right strategy didn't seem to be working because we weren't able to do the mix-up of the elements. So right now, it looks like something's going on with Lavos. just nonchalantly talks about, like, oh, I can't die if I don't have immortality. Like, Dolan just feels like a total tool right now. I don't know if it's just me that feels that, like, Dolan's a tool, but if you guys think Dolan's a tool, let me know down in the comment section below. The answer is obviously a hard yes. I think we're actually gonna, if there's more of this game, we're gonna have to find out where we can buy shelters, and we're gonna have to buy more shelters, because I feel like we're gonna need to buy more, like, healing items and stuff like that. Saving the game right now in case the game glitches. This needs to get out of my way. Did we just throw him off? I feel terrible. Oh no, something's definitely going on here. Looks like the queen's willing to sacrifice her daughter in order to get her own ends. That's terrible. So that's what that knife was for, to stop this thing. Like I said, there's not really a lot of, like, instructions, so to speak, on this. So everyone's telling me to use the knife, the knife, the knife, the knife. I don't know. Are we gonna get into a fight, or are we just gonna... Wait. I'm really just confused right now. Where's Masa and Mune? How did that knife become a sword? And how did it become the Masamune? I'm really confused right now. This is where the game's kind of just jumping off the shark. It's like, hey, this is the deep end. Let's jump off of it. And I hope that really... It's too late, he comes. The dialogue here is so great. It's so well written. And that, my friends, is the sound of Lavos, so it looks like the queen was successful in bringing out Lavos. I don't know how to describe this thing. This thing is ugly as sin. So either this is the final... Oh, nope. We just got one hit KO'd. We just got one hit KO'd. That was... Oh, look, the prophet was Magus the whole time. That was a pretty big jump there. So, Magus was the prophet the whole time. I was wondering where he went, if he was gone or not, but, okay, yeah. Interesting. So, it looks like Magus' whole purpose was to destroy Lavos, which makes no sense. And I have a feeling if Magus is, not Magus, Lavos is the final boss coming up, that we are screwed, because obviously, you know, he literally just wiped us out in one single hit. How did Chrono's body just kind of fall a bit backwards? I guess because of this cutscene? I like how the characters are getting up and then just falling down. Could we have run away here? I'm really curious if we were able to run away. Otherwise, you know, did we really mess up? Oh, Shaboba! And it looks like our hero is dead. Gone. Well, that definitely was not a good thing there. Chrono is dead, gone, perished. Obviously, since he's the main character, I highly doubt that's going to be the end of him. I really feel like we keep hitting, like, you get to the part where we think the game's coming to an end, and we really hit, like, a major, I don't want to call it a plot point, or, like, you know, a major twist. But, like, I feel like we get those a lot in this game, where we get to the part where we're like, oh, this has to be the end of the game, this has to be the end of the game. Nope! And it looks like Shala is using the last of her power. She's sacrificing herself to save everybody. I still feel like we're not. I mean, obviously, I felt like this was something that had to happen. I was curious though if we could have just turned around and ran away. What would have happened if that was the case? Obviously, I don't think that's something that we could have been able to do. But it looks like Lavos is going to emerge and just mess everything up. Jeez. Oh man. I don't know why the Queen thought this was a good idea. Like, in all honesty, like, you see what's going on, where her, like, Sky Kingdom was just crashing to the ground. It looks like in the middle of an ice age too, which is hilarious. And it's just like these guys are just standing there not knowing anything is going on, but these guys are just dead. All this because the Queen thought that Lavos would be, you know, give her immortality and make everything beautiful and perfect, but it looks like that is definitely not the case here, in any way, shape, or form. And we're going to kind of come to terms with Chrono being dead. That's going to be something tough to come to terms with, because he was the main character. He was the main character in the game, and now we don't have him anymore. So now we have to figure out. I guess someone's obviously going to replace him in the party. We're going to have a different party, so obviously the leader of the party is going to be someone different. I feel like we're in that back end of the game now at this point because this was a major plot twist. I don't want to call it a major plot twist, but a major turn in the story. I guess we're going to have to find out. Now that the Ocean Palace is destroyed, the Kingdom of Zeal, I guess, crashed down to Earth. And everyone is, I guess, we're all going to be kind of stuck together now. So to speak. And thank God our ship was safe. I was going to say, I was a little worried about that. I don't want to say I was insanely worried. But I was definitely a little bit worried. So maybe we can use that to... I don't know. We'll figure something out. We gotta figure out the rest of the story, what we're doing, all that fun stuff. I feel like there's still more that we're missing, as we quickly see at the game here. Obviously now we can have, we no longer have Chrono in our party, so it looks like we're gonna be Frog, Moral, and Luca for now. And we're gonna take control of Frog. So let's do a quick save here. And you can see Chrono's no longer in our party, no longer one of the faces here. So we're gonna head over to our ship. I think we can head over to the ship. I feel like the world map's changed too. What happened to Magus though? I'm really curious about that one. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anywhere else we can go. The Village Commons, maybe? Are we supposed to go up here? And it looks like the Earthbound people are really gonna be more accepting of the, I guess, the magic people than we thought they would be. Which is interesting to say the least, because I kind of surprised if that's the case. And it looks like we're getting a encounter with Dalton real quick. This will be interesting. I love how Dalton, I guess this is his plan all along, was it? Because, oh my god. Yeah, someone's a little bit vain. I feel like this was his plan all along. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what's going on. All I know is Dalton's going crazy, and I feel like the next section of this game is going to be not really full section. I feel like this could be like a mini kind of sub-chapter here. And it looks like Dalton's going to, I guess, arrest us. Well, that's cheap. That was a cheap shot there. Anyway, this looks like a great place for us to call a break, guys. My name has been Anger Bancho. Thank you guys for watching my blind playthrough of Chrono Trigger. When we come back next time, we're going to have to try to escape Dalton's clutches and figure out what's going on with Chrono. Can we bring him back, or is he gone for good? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.